Fender 2015 NAMM booth. I'm sitting here with Al. I'm also Al. We're just hanging out, being a couple of Als, looking at guitars, and we have some great limited edition Fender guitars behind us. Al, tell us a little bit about these guitars.
Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. Like he said, we've got the 2015 limited edition collection behind us. Fender has 3 core platforms, standard, vintage, and deluxe, and we wanted to highlight those important core series that we have by offering some really interesting limited editions. So each one of these guitars is based on one of those core series, vintage or deluxe or standard, okay? They're all made in USA in our Corona factory. There's 10 guitars. We're going to ship one a month starting in March through the end of the year, and there's 500 units of each guitar limited to the world. So they're very, very collectible, very limited, okay? And what we're doing is we're taking a vintage platform or a standard platform or a deluxe platform and changing one little aspect of it to make it a little special and a little bit more limited. For instance, this is an example, our Longboard Strat. This is a really striking looking guitar. What we've done here is we've made it kind of look like an old school surfboard with different kinds of wood. It goes all the way through the body. We've got ash, rosewood, maple, and mahogany to give it that distinctive striped nature, kind of like an old school surfboard would look. And we've made it that with some of our deluxe features like noiseless pickups, a brand new shawbucker humbucker, which you just learned about over there, an American neck that has a 9.5-inch radius and a nice smooth C shape. And so this is the kind of thing we're doing in the limited edition. This also has a really cool see-through back panel so you can see the electronics inside, limited edition neck plate. So that's the American Longboard Stratocaster. Again, 1 month it'll ship and only 500 units worldwide.
Wow, very cool.
Over here I've got another really cool one. This is based on our American Standard platform. The American Standard is really the core of what we do. It's the hub of the Fender wheel, and it represents really the pinnacle of our design. It's interesting to note, in our Corona factory, an American Standard goes through over 140 hand processes when we're making these. And so to highlight that, we're taking this American Standard Tele, and we're actually turning it into a double cut Tele. Very, very unusual. I don't think I've ever even seen one of these in my life. And we've upgraded the body to an ash body with a butterscotch and the black guard. That's a classic look for Fender. So that's an example of us kind of tweaking the American Standard a little bit to give you another cool limited edition. Again, it'll ship 1 month and there'll only be 500 units available. This is an American vintage hot rod 50s Tele. So it's kind of a vintage style Tele that's been hot rodded with a humbucker in the neck. And we've got a really nice ashtray bridge with brass saddles that are actually intonatable. And the special thing about this is it has a redwood body. This is reclaimed redwood, so we reclaim this kind of wood from things like barns, silos, old bridges where they take them down. We'll take the wood and use them for guitar spreads. So this is actually wood that's probably hundreds of years old, which means that it's settled and it's really dry and resonant, and it just makes for a beautiful guitar. But when you coat it with a very thin finish like we've done here, it's also incredibly resonant, and the thin finish really enhances the tone of the guitar. This is actually a one-piece body, very distinctive. So that's the American Vintage Hot Rod 50s Tele with a redwood body. So again, what we're doing is we're taking our best platforms and tweaking them a little bit. And just to summarize, 10 guitars, 10 limited editions, all made in our Corona factory, shipping 1 a month starting in March, limited to 500 units of each guitar.
Wow, that's incredible. There's so much stuff here. It's so much to take in.
I know. When I saw a set, I was like, how many paychecks is that going to be for me to buy a set of those? So it is. It's really exciting stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you have a favorite? Which one do you like?
I like the Longboard Strat myself. That shawbucker's an amazing humbucker, and that wood striping there is really cool to me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great. Well, Alan, thank you so much for taking a minute out of your day, the craziness that is NAMM to...
Hey, from one Al to another Al, you're welcome.
Thanks, man. We'll see you guys.